guys, I really did. I'm back. I'm not gonna do no long introduction or whatever, poo-poo. But I did get some pre-messages. These pre-messages are from June 13th. So June 13th could be very significant to you or for you, okay? Or those numbers. But let's jump right into it, okay? These were the messages that I got from Source, all right? We have been dissected through the collections of our remains, giving them upper hand in science. These entities want to use AI and their data to continue further knowledge and obsession with the human race while no longer being inhabitant on Earth. There are some who want no parts in the AI structure as they realize the matter will lead back through the matter will lead back through their original habits of place of living, meaning that if they go, if they give the green light for this AI structure or whatever, they know that then the research will further expand to other planets in the cosmos. On League, where I left off at. These are the more ancient beings or entities versus the younger ones, okay? The ancient beings or entities know the history and acknowledge it, okay? Although they may not always follow. So there is kind of like a spiritual warfare between the more older or ancient entities or species versus the younger ones. And although the older ones don't follow the cosmic law, they acknowledge it, okay? I got the waters will separate continents from what we know, washing away history of brutal violence and disgust, bringing new life. It is just time. I deleted all my videos, but I think I'm gonna have to look back. But it was a live I did a couple years ago, and I titled it like New Earth or something like that. And these messages kind of sound the same, especially with the water part. And I was talking about Antarctica melting and all that stuff, and then that's when they later came out with how Antarctica and how my Jesus, they started talking about how in Antarctica they found different species and just a lot of stuff once the ice had melted. But if I go back in my other book, I probably can find those messages and I'll make another video. Ravens could be very significant, okay? There's a delay in the prophecies, a quick shift, okay? So these entities that we as a collective are in a spiritual warfare with, who remain on the dark side, they're kind of in this confusion, or they're in this energy of, or they're in this state of being erratic because the prophecies that they expected to be taking place now have not manifested. So they're a little bit worried. And the reason why the timeline has shifted is because the collective have shifted the timeline, okay? I also got some messages for you all that say to watch but do not favor. It's all systematic based on the prophecies and collected data used for science here, okay? So when you're seeing this propaganda or you're seeing this information on the news, I'm not going to say all of it is fake, but a lot of it is propaganda that was systematically created based on the data that they collected through the use of AI, the use of your DNA and data, and the use of stolen history and prophecies to cipher your energy for whatever it is that they're trying to manifest, okay? So yeah, watch what's going on. You know, you want to check in here and here and check in, but don't choose a side. Both parties are one. Something about a symbolic object, okay? You could be having dreams about a certain object, or you could be feeling called to constantly be by a certain object here. Sometimes y'all cannot read my damn handwriting. What does it say? Y'all don't know what they say. But I got fight for your energy, okay? Fight for your energy. If you've been feeling very weary, tired, lazy, you need to be fighting for your energy. Go outside, do your shaman, do whatever you need to do to fight back in this spiritual war against the collective, okay? Go outside, ground, connect with your higher self, stay in the energy of high vibration. That is how you fight back. That is how you maintain and retain your energy. I got a lot of us are used to bad shit happening and we just be like, okay, got it. To be strong, wake up tomorrow and keep going, not knowing that's how we get weighed down. Okay, I read that, but let me kind of like get that back in my mind. So, a lot of us, we're used to bad things happening. So, we'll see the bad stuff, we'll get up, go to work, brush teeth, whatever it is, and just keep on going like nothing's happening. Stop doing that, especially if you know that you're an empath or you know that you're very, spiritually in tune, spiritually inclined to the energies and vibrations around you. I'm talking loud because I don't know if that stuff outside is over me. So don't do that this season. You need to be, I'm not even going to say season, no longer do that in your lifetime, okay? You need to be waking up. You need to be protecting your energy, cleansing your energy, and gathering information from the divine on what to do with your energy, okay? Because a lot of you all are master manifestors, okay? I thought acknowledge yourself every day like you wish someone else would instead of burning yourself out seeking reward. Neglect of the soul equals breakdown on the body, health concerns. So yeah, if your body has been feeling fatigued or you feel like your mind is calling you to focus on the health of your body, definitely take heed to that message here, okay? Even if you are in alignment here, your body could just be calling to you to be more healthy, which is, you know, divinely guided here, okay? Any last messages? Okay, yeah, that's it that I got for the pre-reading, y'all. I'm gonna try to keep this collective reading cute, simple, sweet, and short. I'm actually going to start off with the Healing Spirits Oracle deck. Oh, a lot of my decks I get off of Amazon or I'll go into the actual bookstore and get some. Barnes and Nobles is my bookstore I go to get some. Oh, what messages here do you have for the Divine Collective who are drawn to this video? This video resonates with Ashe. I don't know why I'm picking up keep a blind covered. Okay, what I mean by that is like people looking at you, they can already see that you've been indulging in some kind of blessing, some kind of celebration, or your energy is screaming abundance and wealth. Although people looking at you and they can clearly see that you're at peace and happy and things are coming into fruition for you, the divine is saying keep a cloak still. You don't have to tell everybody every detail or everything that you're trying to manifest, okay? Stay mysterious. Ooh. You got life lessons again. Life lessons again. Oh, something about when, I don't know, when life, something, that song. Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. That's what I'm picking up right now. Life lessons again. What I'm picking up with this is y'all could have experienced some kind of heartbreak, some kind of level of betrayal when it comes to love. This doesn't have to necessarily be like a love partnership, but this could also be like some kind of goal, a business goal, or something that you felt was giving you fulfillment within your heart chakra, but actually it turned out to have a heartbreaking outcome which taught you a life lesson. So whatever that was that taught you that lesson, the divine is bringing it back into your space to see if you fully learned from that, or if you'll repeat a karmic cycle. So you all need to be very cautious of the moves that you make. Just because somebody comes back to you again, or an opportunity comes back around again, it doesn't mean that the divine has brought back what was lost, or it deserves a second chance. Sometimes the divine will bring back stuff in your face to see if you still dumb. So don't be dumb, y'all. You don't want to have to be stuck in stagnation trying to relearn some shit over again. Don't do it, okay? You got always emotion here. Always emotion. Something about you all sleep. Something about you all sleep schedule here, okay? You could be waking up in the middle of the night and just feeling as if you're busy. Like, when you're sleeping, it feels like you're indulging in some kind of work here, okay? The divine wants you to know that you're on a move. 22 is very significant. That's a master number. Please look at the numerology and the meaning of that number, y'all, okay? Or the year 2022 could be significant, okay? Something about that. Sorry about that commotion outside, y'all. They busy this rising. They are busy this rising. But yeah, the divine always has you working, okay? Also with this life lessons, again, you could be on a whole different timeline, a whole different wave, doing something totally different. But those closest to you, who you tend to kind of be that empath for, picking up their emotions and all that shit, whether you try to do so or whether they try to project it onto you consciously or not, you'll start to see that they're actually learning some of the lessons that you've already went to school for, okay? So as you're observing them go through that lessons, remind yourself that when you were going through it, you didn't get a pick-me-up, okay? You had to be strong within yourself, be confident in the guidance that the divine was giving you, and move forward. So allow these individuals or that space, whatever it is, that opportunity to build their willpower and their strength up as well. Everybody has to go through their time where they just have to go through this shit alone, or go through this shit with the divine and their A-team, okay? It's not your responsibility. This season, when you try to micromanage the world, you will feel the burden, I promise you, okay? Because it's meant for you to be free. You're supposed to be free. You're supposed to be in celebration, and you're supposed to be nurturing the seeds that you planted in yourself. You don't want to be giving out a lot of energy to other people here, especially if other people are continuing to keep themselves in a karmic cycle that you've already learned from, okay? You got, it is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Ashe. The divine is guiding for you to pray a lot more when it comes to things that you want to control. And when I say control, I'm not saying in a way of like, you just willingly want to take on whatever this is, but to the divine, it's an ego thing, and it's you wanting to take control. So a lot of you all also need to do some shadow work if you find yourself just so emotionally attached to whatever this is, and just feeling like it's your responsibility, feeling like it's your position to take control over this. It's not. You are not in control over that, okay? So if you're seeing something that you wish you could say something towards or do something towards, pray about it and give it to the divine, okay? Yeah, if you're unclear on what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to handle something, if it's for you to handle, pray about it. Because a lot of you all in this season, the task is very easy because the task is just about you, okay? But when you have been growing up as a people pleaser, the one that just has the common sense to do, you're used to being in control, but in this season, you don't have to be in control, okay? The numbers on these cards are 18, 22, and 38. So these numbers could be very significant here, okay? And I just think it's ironic how the card at the bottom of the deck is heal the past and fix tomorrow. Let's pull a couple of these, y'all. Where we at? you. And if you've been on my channel here for quite some time and you want to keep up, because I don't really, I know, but you want to keep up and see more content from me, I am more so on TikTok, and my TikTok is a daily source. A daily dose of source. That's my TikTok, and I post more on there. The collective has a very short attention span, so that's why I be over there. Okay, you got empathy, yeah. So you need to be protecting your energy because you already know that you're an empath, and this is me telling you, and this is divine letting you know, like, hey, people that you love or people that you are closest to, people that you're closest to, they're going to be going through problems, they're going to be going through challenges, they're going to be going through stuff, and a lot of them just don't care to change. And the divine is telling you, protect your energy. That's not your business. So if you over there upset and stressed out because of some shit that somebody else is going through and has nothing to do with you, but your ego is just so wanting to be in control, that's your fault and that's your business, and you're just going to be stagnated because you have no business worried about somebody else's business. Okay? Well, I'm just keeping it real because, like, a lot of times people be thinking that they're stagnated or things are going slow because of some outside energy or whatever, but really sometimes it be yourself. Like, you got courage out here in reverse. Yeah, these people who you witness in these tower moments and going through shit, it may look like they want words of encouragement or it may look like they want comfort, but I promise you these people don't want shit from you because they envy you, they jealous of you, they don't like how things come very natural to you, easy to you. They don't like how you always have something positive to something negative. They don't like the light, y'all. So it's no need for you to come over there with your little flowers and candies and get well cards and I think you should do this and I think you should do that, because those people, they don't care. Okay, they hate that you think that you know everything because you don't. That's what they think. Okay, so yeah, it may be eating you up inside that you feeling these people guilt and heartbreak, but don't go over there trying to be healing their ass. They don't want to be healed by you, okay? They don't understand how you're always in motion, how you have this energy to just get shit done. Like, you're making time for your goals because you know that you're bigger than what you see. Grief coming out here, yeah. Actually, you may feel like, as the empath, you're going to feel the sadness, you're going to feel the worry, you're going to feel anxious to want to reach out to these people or give them messages of good faith. But once you do that and they give you the response that you was not expecting, it's going to cause you to then pick up on the grief that they are picking up on, because this entity or this energy that's attached to them just wants to transfer itself onto you. So don't go over there in the trap. Don't go over there in the trap, y'all. If it's unclear how you're supposed to handle something, or it's unclear how you should comfort someone in the energy of grief, please pray about it, because a lot of individuals are in their season of judgment as well, and it's not your job to come save them out of their karma. Okay, and if you are someone who does like work for other people, you need to be doing divination. Like, if somebody's coming, hey, can you do this candle, or what you think if anybody's asking you for some kind of like ritual stuff, or you need to be doing divination to see if you should be helping them people, because a lot of people are going through the stuff they're going through for a reason. That's why, me personally, I don't know if I'm gonna do work for people because I don't got time. I don't got time. Yeah, somebody could know, I don't know who this is for, but somebody could know that they indulged in some kind of dark practice, or they know that they have some kind of negative attachment towards them. So they know if you go towards them with like good energy, or they just know that you're so open to healing that it will be easy to transfer the attachment to you. I don't know who that is for, but yeah. Ugh, it's just weird. I don't know why I just vision like somebody got their back turned, and they're just pretending to cry, and as soon as you touch their shoulder, they just laughing, like, and you looking like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's that energy. Don't do it. It's a trap. But that's the message I got for you all, and I will see y'all soon. Love you. How the hell I end this shit?